let's see. I need to make sure the audio is better. I'm not sure, I might have to turn myself up a bit more. Oh yeah, I need to turn myself up a bit more. Let's see. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Hang on, let me turn it down a little bit more. Alright, how about now? I'm just trying to adjust the audio so it's... Because the last stream, my voice was way too loud for the game audio. That should be good. Right there. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, hang on. I need to DM some people. Because then they'll get mad and be like, why did you DM me? It's like, you weren't on, idiot. Alright, just in case he is. Alright, hello! Welcome to part 2, Belkan Boogaloo. It's gonna be great. So when we last left off, I semi-kicked Mihai's ass. We left off at part, at mission 7. So we're gonna continue where we left off.
I had a chance to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah, I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Fucking food privileges. Alright. Here we go. So, this is probably the only mission in the game where I can actually use an attacker. Because, for some reason, as the Ace Combat series went on, they basically just said, screw attack aircraft. Because they're useless. They're completely useless against, like, air targets most of the time. And you never have any, like, totally ground-dedicated missions in the series. Like, that went away after, like, Ace Combat 5. So, multi-role fighters are usually king. But this is one of the very few missions in which... Actually, this is the only mission in the game in which an attacker is actually acceptable. Because there are still air targets, but, like, there are only a few air targets. So I'm gonna choose the A-10. Gonna go, UGB. This is the only mission in the game in which I will fly an attacker, and might as well make it the best attacker ever.
Convicts, stand by at the front.
I will show you the power of the
Champ
boat.
went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight.
It totally makes the sound.
Boats or warships. There's plenty of buildings, too. Destroy everything in sight. I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. You don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Damn! That's what I call
The power of the boat.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm at Nessa 2 that found a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy. Another one's dropped. Burn, bitches! Are you guys all nuts? I thought it was one of you.
Locked on target.
This beat's being stuck in the field, Ray.
I love how they included that
It's
sound.
like
It's so
watching a
good.
fireworks display.
It's the best sound ever.
Burn, baby, burn. Stuck on that.
Flares and chaff fire.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Yeah, there are a few air targets. So I'm just gonna shoot down this F-15. Give him the old approach.
Enemy has a rocket.
It's really hard to hit because attacker aircraft always have their gun pointed slightly downwards.
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
So hitting air and moving targets is kind of difficult. See, it's slightly angled downwards. The question of phase.
Target down.
I'm hit. I'm going down.
Makes it great for the plane holder.
I've got you right where I want you.
Man, take on fighters in the A-10. That's practically a series tradition. Oh, you see the turbines spinning in there? They totally spin.
In the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than
The
I
amount of
do.
detail in this game is absolutely
It's all
ridiculous.
about where you're from.
But taking on attackers in A-10s, or taking on fighters, and indeed like airborne aircraft carriers in the A-10 is practically a series tradition. Because I think it's one of the PSP games.
2 minutes remaining.
The enemy's gunning for me.
I think it's Joint Assault, where the customization, the plane customization is just totally insane. So you can basically turn an attacker into a dedicated fighter. So what people would do is that they would gear their A-10s to be like more maneuverable and faster than F-22s, and then just, you know, dominate the game like that in the A-10. It totally allowed you to do it. Not so much in this game though. Like obviously you can still do that, not to that ridiculous extent.
Hey, Trigger, why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
This game does have customization,
It's only because countries
But,
exist.
it's not nearly as
Shouting that and
comprehensive.
throwing a rock got me in here.
I'm pretty sure it's Joint Assault that has
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good
Ah, yeah, he's down. Yeah, the gun on the A-10 is like double the power of the should be. As it should be.
vehicle down. Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. Chaff and flares are running low.
Jackpot, Trigger's full of oil. Get the ships out of here before they're blown up.
30 seconds remaining.
Look at that oil just burn
30
up the
seconds.
sea.
I already have enough points.
Bandit in my sight.
I'm having too much fun.
There's a rocket. Trigger eliminated the target.
Why are we getting spinning? It's so good.
Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm at Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Alright.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
And now I have to find them doing a sandstorm.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best. Got one on radar. Moving.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up. Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Bombs away.
Run, I can't see a thing.
Quit blubbering. Talk to me when you find a target.
Hey, I found one.
Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves. Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone? Nice sentiment, Bad Dog. They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
Now we got drones.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
Yeah.
More
This is the part where multi
Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same.
Even
Destroy
with
the
this,
tankers.
the mission in
There's
the
no way
game
we can
is
chase
like
the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your
80 levels
goddamn
of
mind.
attackers.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
So I'm just gonna kill them all.
And take out the tankers.
Column of smoke. Who did that?
Trigger, I like your style.
UAVs are in the way. Take them out.
Dogfighting in an A-10, no problem.
Bandit in my sights. Trigger took down a UAV.
Dumbasses at it again. Now's our chance to retreat.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of living with him.
How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy.
And I'm in an A-10, what's your problem?
Trigger
Yeah.
splashed a fifth bandit.
Lord.
He might get them all.
If I nail it.
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down
That's
and keep your
totally
mind on the mission
100%
full land.
possible.
We gotta get those
UGVs can
UAVs.
totally hit airborne targets. Happened to me by accident.
Damn Cal for dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do
I mean,
with
totally
me.
on purpose. I meant to do
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down. Ignore the UAVs and go after the mission targets.
We have to take out the UAVs first.
Spare 15 Fox 2.
Weapon systems acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say
Yeah,
what
this
you
shit
want.
stalls
Have fun with your new friends.
Like, I can fly at like 120
tankers are getting farther
stall
away.
out this thing.
Target detected on radar.
Target confirmed.
For some
Near
reason,
full
the
band.
drones can do the same
Dig
damn
around.
thing. Just stall at like, not even stall out at 100 miles an hour. It's weird.
Don't you go doing a tablet on me.
Is it? Yeah, there it is.
If we follow the tankers, our tails will be exposed. I guess I'll pick off the guys going after Trigger.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all. 5 minutes remaining.
Trigger, I need support, now.
No.
Enough of this Trigger bullshit. All aircraft, destroy the tankers.
Yeah, what you
Let's
said.
just leave him to it.
20. I'll make it. I got like 4 minutes left. That's more than enough time. Don't mind the fact that I'm going 1,000 miles an hour in an A10. I did customize this thing. There is plane tuning in this game, so this thing goes a little bit faster than it ought to. Don't even have afterburner.
Yes, too quick.
No, slightly short. I see him. There.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Trigger trash the target.
Trigger again?
Enemy incoming.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that
Yeah, that's
easily.
all.
That was standard gas.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Damn, I'm targeted. Maybe we should have stuck with Trigger after all.
Don't run out of gas, right?
He's got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Quit yapping and hunt
There,
down
here
your
it is.
targets. 3 minutes remaining.
No. One's a little bit short on time, just like close.
Chase it down, dimwit. Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position.
Oh no, I happened to get.
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets. Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Pop them all.
I twitch tight dog. Should be able to make it though.
Can't see the highway unless we get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide.
Bitch, where are you? There you are.
2 minutes remaining. It's possible the group's made its way to the north of the operation area, towards Erusian territory. Time's running out. Find them.
I know. Two more, they're right
Target
there.
is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke, but there could be more hiding somewhere.
I got you.
Target on radar. Spotted one. On my way.
Locked.
That cheers me up.
Ah!
Thank you, rat's ass. You sound like you know something.
There we go.
I don't just give intel away for free.
Minute and a half left.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
That was cutting it
Stick with
slightly
Trigger
close.
and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly that.
Well, is my voice too quiet?
Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well,
Let me know, 'cause I can't
it's
hear
not like
myself.
there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing.
Hang on, let me bump that up a bit. That good? Am I good? I don't want to be too quiet. I'm trying to... Because last stream it was like way too loud. Bumped it up one more notch. I think that'll do. B rank! Aw, damn! I knew I should have taken the F2. Using the A10 screwed my rank. Okay. Alright, audio's good then. Nice mission! I knew I should have taken the F2. Multi-roles are king.
It seems headquarters is starting to view some of you in the penal unit as a valid military force. Or at least that's what the rumors are saying. But that's bullshit. The only reason you're here is to atone for your crimes by carrying out missions.
Well, you sit on your ass and get medals.
You, solitary, now. Okay, on to the briefing. In this mission, you're going into Erusian territory. We know the Erusian Forces communications facility to the north in the Waiapolo Mountains is linked to the swarm of drones. Your mission is critical. You will destroy the facility and then weaken those drones. As it's important, the enemy won't go down without a fight. The area is watched over by spy satellites. If discovered, expect AA missiles.
Unless you have a death wish, you must use the clouds for cover around the sides and base of the mountains. Use the clouds to hide from their satellites, and you just might have a chance to shake off their missiles. If you do find a missile on your tail, head to the clouds and pray. Let the missile kill you or crash into the rocks. That much freedom I will give.
Alright, hang on. I need to do something on this server real quick. Okay. Alright, I'm good. I just had to unmute that guy who was drunk. I don't want to forget. I don't want to ban people for being drunk. They're drunk. They don't know what they're doing. Alright. This game... There's never been so many gimmicks in an Ace Combat game. Like, mission per mission gimmicks. Like, in Mission 7, there was that thunderstorm, right? In this mission, you had to be underneath clouds to avoid satellite missiles. Like, there were a lot of mission per mission, like, gimmicks going on. It was never like this in any of the other games. So, let's see. I don't want to choose a plane that's, like, super hype yet. Oh, the Griffin might do. Has LACM, right? LAGM is what I want, but I've already used the MiG-29. Help me out here, what should I use? I don't want to use, no, not those. Those are secret. Don't pay attention to those. I might just use the Griffin. Yeah. I mean, LACM might not be the best for it, but it'll do. Look at this big fat boy. Right. Yeah, Griffin will do.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Griffin is... I forget. What country fields the Griffin? I think it's Sweden. Switzerland.
The enemy is watching from above.
I think it's Switzerland.
Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden.
Like
that
a
means
bunch
no
of
missiles. Even you should understand that.
It's from Saab, so...
What's more enclosed than solitary?
I forget which
Commence
country Saab
operations.
is.
That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
So I have to stay under clouds.
Enemies are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this
Oh yeah,
way!
LACM does a good job.
Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into
Help
the
me out, I'm
missile.
trying to remember which country developed the...
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
JAS-37.
Watched by a pack of
It's
band
from
dogs.
Saab.
The missiles are guided by a combination of the
I
satellite
think
and
it's...
the radar facility. So if the radar facility is
forget.
destroyed,
It's
their
kinda
missiles
like
should
an
stop
ancient
hitting their targets.
Are you you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
But in any
Destroy
case,
it,
it's pretty good.
and then scurry for
damage
cover
point.
if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
That should make it right. Yep, totally made it.
Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all
All
radars
these
have
other
been taken
targets
out.
do not.
Satellite's still in operation.
Half a quarter.
They sure aren't making things easy for us.
It's
Damn it, they're making us do something. Let's do
slam
just
into a mountain.
what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur could think of. Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full band, that's your second strike. There won't be a third.
I almost got hit by AA fire.
I almost got hit by a mountain. Shut up.
Target destroyed. 2 to go.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare Six.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, man,
Stuck
dog.
in a bad place.
In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
I think you might be right.
Stuck in this area where the clouds cover the ground. I got a blitz.
You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get
I'm
back
aware.
to the clouds.
Give me a second.
Missile, evade.
I'm good.
Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there. Radar site destroyed. Show the last one the same hospitality.
Got it.
The enemy is back with a lot of anti-air weaponry. I know. I can't focus on attacking like this.
Missile incoming. Spare 15, evade. Box 2.
Oh, unreal.
Vehicle down.
Unlocked. Alright. Gotta move it around here a little bit.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Alright.
Watch out for ice while you're in
There
there.
we go.
Bandits
That
in
should
the
do it.
clouds! If we keep our distance, they'll eventually fall out of the sky.
Got it.
All targets destroyed. That's the last of the radar sites we needed to destroy. That probably
go.
put a stop to their satellites' missile guidance capabilities. Someone fly above the clouds.
How about you do it?
I like the sound of that.
You could do with the
I'm good.
exercise.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
What's going on, Bandog?
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
A favorite person on disc? What do you mean?
Nobody told me there was this many nearby. Incoming Allied fighters. Respond.
And the regular forces don't want anything to do with the Peel base.
Hey, they have radar lock.
The IFF says they're allies. Missile
Uh-oh.
throw, time out. Don't tell me they're barrier troops.
They're picking us off.
Someone's on me. Is he an enemy? Evade!
Ocean fighters do not attack! Shit!
Something bad's happening.
These guys aren't allies!
Are they spoofing our IFF?
Modern IFF connects to our strategic system via satellites. It can't be decoded.
What the hell? This is close combat. I don't know who's on whose team.
Tiger, I'm shot.
I'm hit. I'm done.
Oh, on Discord?
Hey, the enemy's working in coordination.
I like meow.
Who's on my tail? Is it an enemy?
At this rate, no one's going to get out
Oh, no.
alive. All aircraft head into the clouds. Get out of the enemy sight.
And then what?
I like a few people.
The enemy's showing no mercy.
Information regarding IFFs is top secret. There's no way they can make it fake. All aircraft, gather around me. I mean Trigger. What? Bandog, can you register Trigger and the blips around him as friendlies?
What are you thinking? What good is that?
What other choice do we have?
sure.
Yeah, Lena's fine. I
All
like
right.
Lena.
All aircraft, form up on
She's
trigger,
wholesome.
nice and tight.
Oh, this is hype.
Band Dog, it's on you.
Full band, what's your location?
The tail end.
Understood. I've sent new ID data. Enemies will be marked as enemies.
Let's rock it.
Shoot them all down.
No way I'm dying out here.
This is the penal unit. I decide when you die.
Shit. Trigger, missile incoming.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Damn, this music's so good.
Projectile incoming.
Tell us what's happening. Come on.
Damn it, not right now.
That doesn't sound good.
Air contact incoming at high speed. It's too fast to be an aircraft.
It's not an aircraft. What is it? What do we do? What's going on?
Five, four, three, two, one. Here it comes.
That shockwave. My aircraft's gonna break up.
Yeah, we've seen that before. We saw that in the second
Incoming
mission.
transmission from HQ. Their weapon is codenamed Helios.
It's called Helios.
Carried by Arsenal birds.
Arsenal birds. Why are they aiming for us?
Spoilers, this has been a gimmick since like Ace Combat 4.
It's coming in hot.
These air burst missiles with the that radius on the radar. That's been in like every single damn Ace Combat game. So on my first playthrough, when I saw that, I was just like, I know exactly what this is. I know exactly what they're doing.
Don't get caught. How can they fire like that when they've got allies in the
Like
airspace? Don't they care about the pilots?
Having played the previous games, I'm like, oh yeah, I recognize this. This is from Ace Combat 5. This is from Ace Combat 0. Whatever.
There are a few targets remaining. Concentrate. Shoot down remaining hostiles. Projectile on radar.
Yeah, those hurt real bad if you get hit by them.
Scatter.
That was close. I owe you one, Spare 12. Spare 15, bandit splashed. Spare 3,
Right.
bandit on your tail.
One more. Done.
Count. One to go. Go get him.
One to go. Where is it?
Count.
Rhino, this is
Oh look,
it.
it's Count. What's he doing? Where's the enemy? Hang on, I'll help.
All
I'm
right,
helping.
I got the last one.
Oh yeah! You like that, you dirty snake?
Damn it. God damn it. Why is this?
Oops.
What? Full band?
What the hell?
Count, why'd you do that?
Friendly fire? Didn't we get all the bandits?
Full band got tagged as an enemy.
What?
You did that on purpose, Band Dog.
Do what?
Don't play dumb. Full band.
It was an accident. It got out of control. Return to base.
Shall I believe that for a damn second. We never actually find out if it was an accident or not. All we know is that Full Band had access to information that he wasn't necessarily supposed to have. So it could very well be that Band Dog purposefully got him killed.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say.
That's
Dismissed.
just a theory.
Hold on, Count. It looks like your kill numbers are going up every day. You know what happens by giving false reports.
Anyway, you other pilots should learn from him. I'm getting the hell out of this dump. And when I do, their kill count will make my star shine brighter.
What a complete dick. A rank. Yeah, I'll take that. Whatever.
Suddenly, we were being treated like a regular unit. We've been ordered to pack everything up and move the base further inland. We even got a transport plane. The funny thing is, no one here remembers I've got a bum leg and, oh, that I'm not a soldier. Take a look at the map. There's an island on the other side of Yuja our Marines landed on. The space elevator's not too far from there. They tell us the airfield's being used as a base to support the elevator. Not sure if I trust that intel. Anyway, the transport plane's gonna drop us there, without any fighters to cover us. Some genius thought we could commandeer the enemy's jets they left in the hangars, and use those to fight. Y'all aren't real soldiers, they said. Any other day we'd be using you lowlifes to go out and dig up landmines. And prisoners don't get guns. You'll just have to make do with whatever we give you and like it. A phone. They don't let us prisoners near them. But with all the hustle and bustle of moving the base, they forgot to lock this one up. Looks like an antique. I lost my right for a phone call ever since I was arrested and locked up. It's trippy to think that I can just hook it up, dial a number, and talk to someone from my own country. Planning escapes ain't all I'm good at. I'm plenty good at remembering phone numbers, too. A little while later, I headed over to HQ. You must know.
We did get a call direct from command. That pipe, what exactly are you doing with it?
My grandfather had a lot of friends in the Air Force from his time as a lieutenant. My point? Well, you're going to set out in your own special aircraft. Then you'll send everybody else off in the wrong direction while you head somewhere else.
All right, fine. But just you and you alone. You're the only one allowed on board. Besides, there's only one seat left.
I said cool. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Attention, I've received a communication from the General Staff Office. It seems your ability to carry out missions has gotten the attention of the higher-ups. All of you have been pardoned. The Ocean Air Force Base 444 Squadron is now officially legit. In celebration, you are to join the operation to take back the base on Tyler Island in southwestern Yuja. The battle is underway, and the airport to the south has been reclaimed. However, fighting with the remaining forces in the north is still active. You will all be stationed at the airport. The battle is not letting up. We expect extensive losses to all involved. Still, the fact that we've gained new ground is a blessing. My time as CO of the penal base is over. All command personnel, including myself, are being moved to a base in far eastern Yuja. However, we will be stopping to refuel in Bulgurdarest. It's in Erusian territory, with close ties to Osea. Even if we detour, we will still have to fly through Erusian airspace in the end. And that is where we will need you ex-cons to come in. I've selected a number of you with mission experience to provide support. That's all. Dismissed. Hey, Trigger, wait right there. Though I'm not entirely happy with the arrangement, you are going to provide support. The drones might attack again. If they do, protect my aircraft with your life. If the General Staff Office hadn't stepped in and requested you, your ass would have been sent to Tyler Island. You were covered in Harling's blood, yet you still are messing around behind the scenes. You breathe in a way I don't like, and I'll shoot you out of the damn sky.
Remember, kids, if you assassinate a president, just join the military and kick all the ass. You'll be totally pardoned. Don't do that. That's not how it works. Don't actually do that. It's a bad idea. This game's so dumb. That wouldn't happen in real life. Oh my god. I must kick a lot of ass. It's like, wow, you totally killed the president, but you're really good at killing people. So, full pardon. Totally full pardon for killing the president. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. I'm gonna use a Sukhoi. This one. Oh, not those colors. Ah, that's... Don't pay attention to that. That's a secret. It's a secret we're saving for later. Because this thing has LIGMs. Oh, I can finally show you guys the full color bit since this thing has thrust vectoring. Look at this. Don't actually do the thing I said. That's bad. That's a really bad idea. Oh god. Demonetized. Alright, let's go.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
You're like, I'm gonna get monetized for these videos anyway. The first video was copyright claimed by 3 different people, which means nobody gets the ad revenue. Ha! Suck it.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. The runway is clear. You are cleared for takeoff.
Well, look at those sea
Commander's transport craft
fortresses.
is taken off. It's flying alongside Spare 2. Well, Trigger, this is where we part ways.
Thank God.
I hope we meet again in different squadrons.
We won't.
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed.
Goodbye.
Spare 15, altitude restriction lifted.
So the liaison plane left without me. Yeah, I know. I'm heading into hell. Whatever. If the Khan's here and the dumbass prison guards are going, why shouldn't I? I'm no angel. I mean, my old man died playing hero, and all I do is hate him for it. It ain't gonna be a picnic, that's for sure. Adios, you damn fool.
Hey, wanna see a full call of it? Here we go.
Kill anyone trying to kill the commander,
Whee!
even if they're one of us. Like how you killed the band? It was an accident, so shut up.
Give me that. I'll do the talking. This is Base Commander McKenzie. I want you idiots to understand the
Yes,
gravity of
planes
this
can do
operation.
that in real life.
My orders take
They can
priority.
totally
That's it.
100% do that in real life. It's
Sure wish
insane.
our cargo would shut up. The enemy's using anti-air weapons. Don't freak out. Keep your shit together.
Be on the lookout for camouflage SAM sites. Seek and destroy. SAM site
This is another
confirmed down.
kind of gimmicky mission.
Stay
'Cause you
alert.
can't see them at full distance, but you can see the smoke trails from their missiles, so you follow those.
Find those targets.
There's so many cool, like, gimmicks in this game.
New SAM site. There are more than we expected.
Yeah, that didn't hit me.
Another SAM spotted. Threat confirmed eliminated.
Firing support. We'll deal with the big one later.
Oh no, those are those I already took down. But over there, I see him. What? Over there? Aha!
SAM site's located. Take him out. SAM site confirmed. Destroyed. Continue escort. SAM site's detected. Keep the commander safe. I don't want to deal with the mess.
Now we can sleep in for once.
Rover 1 has taken some damage, but can still fly.
Damaged? Take out the goddamn missile and there'd be no damage.
Shut your damn face.
Trigger, count. Rover 1 is exposed to anti-air fire.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Over there. It's hard to tell because the smoke trails stay around for a long ass time. So it's hard to tell which ones you take out.
Bandits closing in. Determined hostile. Intercept.
The General Staff Office seems to have the impression you didn't kill Harley, Trigger. Reported destination.
Oh, so that's why.
Successfully carry out this mission.
They don't think I killed Harley.
Impression. This is School 3. Enemy transport support spotted and confirmed. Back up. We're going to engage.
Near SAM site.
Ah! It's clouds. Unbelievable.
Fire. They know
Broke my lock right as I fired.
Enemy destroyed. Continue with escort.
Flying as an escort makes me feel like I'm all tied down.
I got those, right? Yeah.
25 miles to destination.
Escorts that go down
Which
do so
president?
with honor
I'm not
and
saying
service.
kill presidents. I'm not.
Praise.
The next missile will down your craft, so watch your tail.
Van Dog, it's up to you.
Very
to make
not
sure
what I'm
the support
saying.
Stays in the air.
Another SAM. Clean it up.
Damn, they're firing surface-to-air missiles at me.
Rover 1 hit by a missile.
Van Dog, get some support in there fast. Tell them I requested it.
Pretty sure
There's no
I
time.
killed- I'm pretty
2
sure I
aircraft will
killed-
have to do.
You have to get the context.
Aim for the large transport.
I think I got all the SAMs. I'm not seeing any more smoke trails.
Bandits incoming. Engage and destroy.
They tell me what to do.
Good. Enemy aircrafts eliminated.
Yikes, I forgot about the transport. Is it still flying?
Right. Ah, there's another one. I got it.
Rover 1 is exposed to anti-air fire.
I know, I'm working on it. Alright. Oh, there.
SAM site detected. Eliminate all threats.
That should do it.
Destination. You're finally halfway there.
Looks like we're clear. Except for them.
I see the city. Once we're over the border, we're safe. Hurry up.
Bandits inbound. Don't get distracted. Just a little further.
Situation report. Something's happening. The
situation is prickly here.
I see you,
Don't let your men do anything stupid.
dirty hyena.
Engage! The enemy spotted us first! Careful when heading into the clouds. They're waiting. Do not fire. They'll use any aggressive action as an excuse to invade. Hands off while they're in Erusian airspace. Osea is our brother nation. We should help them.
The Oceans are flying over our border. It's a clear provocation.
Spare 2, spare 15. Bandits closing in on Rover 1. Intercept and engage.
Bandog, I see enemy aircraft. They're right on us. Call our escorts back. Count looks promising. He's got a good combat record. Flares. Release all the flares. Anything coming from arrest will be classified as military action.
About to see it with the sun in my way.
Send the combat engineers to prepare for a crossing into court arrest.
Look below. Is that a wall? They built a wall along the border. You're nuts.
They're imposing their independence on everyone, like it or not.
Not a fish, shut up.
Warning to Erusian aircraft. You are violating Boogaloo airspace. Leave immediately.
Arriving shortly at destination. Trigger, it's a breath of fresh air having you out here.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bill.
you hear that, Trigger?
In our squadron, even the good pilots were criminals. You don't stink like them, Trigger.
I killed the president, possibly.
Our dogs have a consensus smell. Trigger's got the worst criminal record out of all of us.
Yeah.
Count, you were convicted of fraud. You sure as hell don't live up to your name.
Save your sermons for someone who cares, preacher.
You wouldn't understand, Count. Not until you take a good look in the mirror. Arrived at destination. Rover 1, report your situation. If everything's fine, prepare to land.
Oh, would you look at that? Support has kept me alive. This is significant for all
It's
of our
complete
forces.
U-turn on a dime.
My mark by proving the penal unit's ability as a usable military.
All aircraft caution, bogies.
Run ain't over yet.
Unidentified aircraft. They're fast, real fast.
What?
It closed in fast.
Unknown considered hostile.
Check that thing out.
Respond to the situation. Protect Rover 1.
Spare 15, engage. Take down the bandits. Spare 2, support Rover 1 and escort the craft to safety.
Maneuvers in a
We'll go. I was just
dogfight.
about to ask if I could do that myself.
Like this.
Trigger, keep that guy away from here.
What is that thing? Keep it away from this aircraft.
It's real tough to hit.
What the hell does he want? He's got his ACM down, but something's off.
Spare 2, stay alert. When you get there, the responsibility is on you.
Negative.
Come on, hit already. Got one.
Bandit hit. Still active. The bandit evaded a missile. How'd they manage that?
Trigger's movements are insane. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, that's what I wanted.
Looking on this thing. Spare 2, don't you dare go flying off. I'll have your wings.
Shot it down.
unidentified aircraft. You are in our airspace. Leave immediately.
He's ignoring warnings. He's pissed.
Spare 15. The enemy has a pattern to their movements.
Working on it.
There will be an opening. Don't let them out of your sights.
That's the thing, it U-turns and then immediately shoots down with missiles. And just a single strafe does 17% damage on me. This thing's tough as hell. Get hit, damn it. It's being more of a bitch than usual. On. Because it just shoots down the fucking missiles. How the hell am I supposed to hit it? Fucking wow! That was like 30%. How did it even hit me? Was it flying backwards? This thing's being way tougher than it normally is. Should've been down by now. What in the hell? Why isn't it getting hit? Almost out of missiles, can't hit it. It just shoots them both down. I don't think I can shoot this thing down. I spent 6 minutes fighting this thing already. What the hell? Why is it being so difficult now? I don't get it. It's not supposed to be this hard. It's not like I'm on ace difficulty.
Take down the bandits. Spare 2, support Roper 1 and escort the craft to safety.
I ran completely out of missiles. Just no way I was going to take it down like that. No idea why this thing's being so damn difficult. I've had runs where it's just died immediately.
Trigger, keep that guy away from here. What is that thing? Keep it away from this aircraft. What the hell does he want?
I have no idea why it's this hard. Like, it should not be this hard. It's insane.
Stay alert. When you get there, the responsibility is on you.
Negative.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's not gonna hit. I'd be better off trying to hit this thing with just my guns. It hit, damn it.
How's the fuel looking on this thing? Spare 2, don't you dare go flying off. I'll have your wings.
Just in context, the end bosses of this game are not this hard. I have no idea why this is so difficult. It's not supposed to be this hard. I'm literally hitting it more with my guns than with my missiles.
The bandit evaded a missile. How'd they manage that?
Trigger's movements are insane. Damn, buddy. Unidentified aircraft. You are in our airspace. Leave
That should hit.
immediately.
Got it.
He's ignoring warnings. Who does he think he is?
See, that's how it's supposed to go. It's not supposed to be nearly as difficult as that.
You did well. Wait.
That's like insane.
4 friendlies approaching.
I have no idea why. Like, sometimes it's pretty decent challenge, like it was just then. Sometimes it's like so easy, it just flies in a straight line and you kill it immediately. And other times it was like that,
What are you doing here?
where it's just like unreal. Like, I think the AI just fucks up and thinks it's on the highest difficulty. Like that one fight is like by far the most hit or miss of the entire series. And I have no idea why.
Commander, if you would kindly accompany me to my base,
I got it.
any questions you have there. Actually, I'm grateful.
Like, seriously, I was hitting 1 minute on the last one. I have 7.5 minutes now. Like, it's not supposed to be as difficult as it was. I was doing post-stall maneuvers and shit, like, yeah, and then it just does the thing where it flips behind and shoots down both the missiles you fire. I have no idea. It's a pain in the ass. The final bosses of the game aren't that hard.
Ordinarily, you'd get a warm welcome to our base, but the situation is complicated. That drone is the enemy's latest experimental craft. We wanted to collect data on its capabilities, but that's gone out the window now, hasn't it?
Man, you had like 7 minutes to
be
get
honest,
here while I was fighting
I
it the
didn't
first
think it
time.
could be brought down.
That's on you.
By anything. Oh yeah, your commander has been transferred to a different post. He's probably headed to the front lines, where things are hottest. Well, he did stress his achievements. We need every edge we have. We're currently seeing where we can use you best. Stand by for further orders.
That's gonna destroy my ranking. Yep, B ranking. It's because restarting a checkpoint doesn't reset the time, so I got a massive time penalty. I got no time bonus for that. Because that damn fight took so damn long. Sucks! I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it's just not possible. I'm totally gonna S-rank this mission, though.
Count. We've received official confirmation about what we're supposed to do. The company commander has made it clear he'd like you both to officially join our squadron. This is an unprecedented move. Seems like you've got some people looking out for you. Still, I think it's because of how you've conducted yourselves. I believe you'll be an asset to us. Okay, it's time for your briefing. For a long time, our counteroffensive has been overpowered by the Erusian drone's auto-intercept system. If a craft enters their airspace and doesn't respond to their IFL, drones automatically take off and move to intercept their target. However, we've discovered that the intercept system has a blind spot. We've acquired this valuable information by sending our other squadrons on dangerous missions to scout the whole area and initiate combat. Of all the pilots assigned to us, only 2 managed to survive the mission. If we don't act now, before the enemy can fill in the blind spot, those pilots will have sacrificed themselves for nothing. So, we've been ordered to carry out a long-range strategic strike. Operating separately from the main forces as the Long-Range Strategic Strike Group, we've been developing a strategy in secret. Cyclops Squadron and Strider Squadron will sortie deep into the Erusian territory and will be carrying out specialized long-range attack strategies. You will carve your way through the territory from the north to the capital of Farbanna, attacking important targets along the way. The first operation will involve striking the enemy's main naval force, the Njord Fleet, which is gathered in northern Useland. We've known for some time there's a large supply base utilized by the enemy fleet in the waters around Snyder's Top. At present, the enemy fleet is concentrated there. Naturally, they intend to attack eastern Useland, where the Ostian forces are stationed. If we can surprise the enemy with a long-range attack, we could potentially do devastating damage to them. Still, it's highly likely that their advanced fleet are prepared and have started to move, so combat with the enemy fleet is probably unavoidable. We've verified the existence of a large supply base in the sea, as well as a medium-sized one in a valley by an estuary. It's a wide operation area. There are a number of places you can expect large-scale combat, so we've set up a return line for replenishing supplies. Use it proactively. Anytime you feel the need to stock up on ammo or make repairs to your craft, it's there. While aircraft and ammo can be replaced, the lives of our pilots cannot. We don't want any casualties out there. Remember that. The counterattack has begun. Brace yourselves.
Alright, so I know exactly what I'm going to be using for this. And none of you have a choice in the matter. I always use the exact same plane and the exact same weapon. I use the F-18. Right. Don't worry about it. You'll find out what this is.
Squadron, aircraft prep complete. Sortie ASAP.
You'll find out what this weapon is. Oh, big American firepower. You don't even know. promise I'll do better than I did the first time.
1 mile to tanker. Too fast. Lower airspeed.
Don't tell me what to do!
Trigger, maintain your current approach.
There we go. This is way smoother than the first time.
100. 50. Excellent work, Trigger.
Oh, that was smooth as glass.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Emblem.
You will be leading Strider Squadron. Count. You'll be Cyclops 2. You'll be under Cyclops 1.
Oh yeah, it's go time.
My judgment goes fuzzy when I
This is
feel
my
like
favorite weapon in the entire game.
Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2?
Cause I'm the best, Cal!
I can let it slide for now.
And we're just supposed
Cause
to
I'm
follow
the
you.
best.
I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron. I don't want you slowing us down out there.
Check this out, I will show you.
Strider 1, head back to the return line if you need
I'll
repairs.
show you what this weapon
Aircrafts
is.
need to in order to be effective. We're approaching the
Ready
marine
for this?
platform.
Get those planes off the runway! We have to send up fighters now! Alright,
BAM!
Enemy fighters have just taken off from the platform. Eliminate those fighters will extract
It's a fucking railgun!
Flies down into the drink.
It's a railgun!
what just happened.
You destroyed a structure. That's remarkable.
It's so good! Ba-boom!
Be Black Trigger and serve up a sandwich.
Righto. Copy. Roger.
This is the best weapon in the game! Total manual aim, no lock-on whatsoever, it's a sniper.
think our whole strategy!
Platform merge confirmed. You just put the meat in between those buns and that burger is well done.
Were we serving a sandwich?
I'm happy to eat.
It is a sniper
Whatever you
rifle.
say, man.
Like, this thing has a range of literally 30,000 meters.
Thanks to Strider 1.
And you can totally hit enemy planes with it if you lead the shot correctly and if you're good enough aim. I have done it, and I will attempt to do it. It's not super difficult to get a shot like that, since most of the time, planes move slow enough, ironically, to hit them with the railgun. But yeah, I always use the F-18 or the Sukhoi 33, because the 33 also has the railgun. But I always use the railgun for this mission, for this specific purpose. Because you just shoot those structural supports and they just die. Check this out. Boom! I missed! Oh, I'm sad now. I'm just kill myself. That's one wasted shot. What if I need that later?
Little chick. Just stick with your mother here. You'll get back on the safe and sound.
Dude, Wiseman is so cool.
The platform has been destroyed. Be careful not to get caught
Can I make it?
Platform success.
Oh yeah!
I got a lock on you, Strider 1.
Just a bit more and that platform is going down. I call dibs.
Oh, I'm so cool. I'm the coolest.
Keep letting them fly. You're bound to hit something.
Not that cool.
Our damage is minimal and 70% of our fleet is still operational. We're not done yet.
70%?
Keep your eyes peeled, Trigger. You never know when that experimental squadron might show up.
Jaeger, he knows that better than anyone. He's one of the few with the skills to face Mr. Rex and live to tell.
That ain't funny.
Destruction of marine platform confirmed. Good job.
And it's all gone.
Yes, it's confirmed that it's been destroyed. Couldn't predict that they'd target the support sections.
Never thought that he'd carry a railgun.
Keep at it, everyone.
Move on to the valley as before.
Trigger, personal claim. 3 lines. Scratches.
This mission is so fun.
Like
It's because of the railgun. Like, it's the perfect mission for the railgun. Oh no, enemy fighters. Oh, what will I do? What will I do? Oh. I don't want to use the railgun against these guys because they're not far away enough. Like, they're straight up not far away enough. It wouldn't be fun to kill them with it.
Strider 1, landed on your tail.
Hostile has a lock. I'm on his rear.
Honestly, I think next mission is Bunker Buster, and after that, chronologically in the game's timeline, the 3 DLC missions take place, and I haven't been playing for super long, so I might just do all 3 DLC missions in this session, and that would provide plenty of time to do the rest of the game on part 3, which will definitely be the final part, if that's the case.
Enemy on your ass.
Oh, really? Look, an ace pilot. Oh, there he went.
Why can't that experimental squadron show up here? You might as well be praying to the heavens. Now get out there and shoot him down yourself.
Might as well do all 3 DLC missions.
Target acquired.
Got it! Oh, fuck, that was close. Whoa! Holy crap! Oh, I'm the coolest. I'm so cool! All according to Keikaku.
Enemy's got a lock.
I'm totally not trying to show off.
Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Holy crap.
Target is in
Oh
machine
man, I
gun
felt
range.
myself tense up on that one. That could have been bad. Especially with these annihilation missions, there's no checkpoint, so I would have had to start the entire mission from the start.
Hostile lockout in Strider 1.
Friendly down.
It's okay.
Half of us are resupplying.
Alright, next one.
Valley platform.
I might just resupply.
Cut us getting ready to deploy.
Wasted a few railgun shots, so... Can I make that shot? I see it. Right in there. Got it!
Strider 1, target destroyed. We put quite a dent in their heavy power. Results are better than expected.
We still have more time. Don't let up. Knock them down and good. Come on. That's enough, right? Let's get out of here.
It's never enough, Cal.
One more, we'll wipe them all out.
Whoa! Oh man,
Platform perch confirmed.
I'm feeling ballsy today. I usually don't take risks like that. I missed another railgun shot.
A third of the air defenses have been eliminated.
Alright, I'm gonna save the rest of my railgun shots because I'm gonna need them. Oh man, I really hope I don't crash. After all those awesome stunts, if I just like slammed myself into the mountain, I'd be like, oh. I just quit. I'd be like, alright, game's over. I'm done. Never gonna recover from that. I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
Aim for the joints. There's no other way to bring the platform down.
The air is tight. It's hard to get in.
Not with the railgun.
Fox 2. In gun range.
The best part is that like all this, these guys have CIWS systems like all over the place. So missiles are like super hard to hit. That's why when I was using missiles, I always fire them up super close. Because if I fired them further away, they would be shot down by the CIWS. Something like that. But the CIWS can't shoot down railgun shells.
Half the enemy's fleet is destroyed. Just keep hitting them, so there'll be less anti-aircraft fire to worry about.
Yeah, got it.
Strider 1 has destroyed the target.
Need to save the railgun shots.
60% of our air defense weaponry. We can't hold out much longer. Call for help ASAP.
Nice shot. Joint section destroyed.
The platform has lost most of its anti-air capabilities. Time to stick a fork in it. All right.
Yep, got it.
Locked on! We got heavy damage. Clear out all non-military personnel.
Target is in range of guns.
Done. Second
Platform's been
platform done.
destroyed. Didn't think it would go this well. Nice work, team.
Please go, please. The helmets are tight enough already.
Man, how long have you known this guy? Must get paid.
Count, this mother hand plans to keep you alive for a long time. That's what you're used to.
I love you so much, Wiseman.
What a pain in the ass.
Wiseman's so cool.
Well done. That takes care of both of the platforms. Best of all,
CIWS is close-in
zero
weapon
losses.
systems.
Stay alive.
It's usually, like, if you look at some warships, you'll see they have, like, these giant miniguns with, like, the huge bulb tower on them. Those miniguns are specifically for shooting down incoming missiles. They just fire basically a phalanx of bullets that shoots down whatever comes at it. And that's a primary missile defense. Or that's a close-range missile defense system. Primary missile defense system for, like, warships is usually just anti-missile missiles.
You did good work today.
Because usually enemies can fire missiles at long range, so there's plenty of time to actually shoot them down. But if they get close enough, then the CIWS will just put up a screen of bullets that will usually stop it.
5 minutes remaining.
It's called the Aegis system.
They're after me. I need cover. Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Locked on.
This guy's behind me getting on my damn nerves. Alright, you know what? Fuck you. Deleted.
Break! Breaking on!
That guy was worth a railgun shell. You know with me.
This one's mine.
I definitely wanted to say there was the pussy.
Roger. Enemy has a lock on you.
Ready to get away. Breaking! Breaking! Breaking!
Target acquired.
Locked on bandit.
Bandit has a lock on me. I'm taking fire, but I can fly.
Good job. Missiles on.
That looks like the last of them. Time to finish the rest of the job.
Target is in machine gun range.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Alright.
What? They've lost the entire fleet? I'll need to inform headquarters to watch out for planes bearing that emblem.
3 minutes remaining.
Yeah, missiles. Like, anti-ship missiles. They exist. They're a thing.
Strider 1, missile away.
Target locked.
Strider 1, missile close. Evade.
Strider 1, warship sunk.
I'm trying to show off, that's why I'm taking so much damage.
Locked on.
Hey, check that thing out. Way over there. You see it? I hit it.
Hostile has a lock.
We have visual confirmation of the enemy fleet.
I might have hit one
Clear
of
to
the guns
engage.
on it.
We'll go. Let's go.
Enemy Aegis vessel intercepting incoming missiles.
Yeah, I
with
think
their
I hit
sea-whiz.
the gun on it. I didn't hit the ship
Counteract
itself.
sequence.
Amazing!
These missiles outside intercept range.
All ships, prepare for anti-air combat. Want any dumbass that flies near our fleet.
Well, like this.
Firing. I think they can hit us.
Make a low approach and dive to avoid their fire when you move in. Stay calm and take them down. Fjord has heavy damage. Catapults are no longer working. Civilians down. We have to retreat. Nice job out there. Cyclops, I guess the rumors I heard about you were true.
Enemy aircraft is launched. Engage it.
And now you just
Enemy has
fucked
lost
with me.
30% of their fleet. If you don't stay sharp, they're shooting Davy Jones. They're giving us all they've got. Slip through that fire. Keep hitting and running.
Got it.
Bandit has a lock.
Aegis vessel Frere is sunk.
Bandit acquired. Lock Cyclops 2, stay sharp. Half of the enemies are still around. Work by the numbers, Cal.
This approach for Scotty has been sunk. Well done.
Well, there's no point in
Look at him go. Destroyers sunk.
think I can hit him?
We've still got rounds ready. Shoot the in control.
Damn it, missed. I have one shot left.
Neutralized. You guys just down some serious firepower.
I have one railgun shot left. I want to hit him.
It's nice to have some fresh talent we can count on.
This is my chance to rack up my score.
Special weapon
Miss.
completed.
Damn it. Oh well.
Enemy is flat. Bandit acquired.
I was hoping I could hit one at long range.
Strider 1 down to hostile.
It's not super difficult. I just didn't aim it right. Oh well. Mission accomplished anyway.
Attention all aircraft. Operation
I have
complete.
totally
The enemy
hit
will recover
planes
from this one. You did
from
great
the
out
max
there.
range,
I
like
think tonight's
30,000
the night we finally
meters with
open
the
that bottle.
railgun. Like multiple times. It's not super
I think
hard.
I
It's just
understand the new
sometimes
boss's
a bit
style.
finicky.
Our other newcomer
Also, I'm
is
kind
a
of
unique character.
Out of
The old squad was
out of my
bad,
game a
and I
bit
guess
with
it's
the
no
railgun.
different
I
here.
haven't used it in a while.
I could really perform. If only I had some partners I could trust.
No
It's
need to
raining.
worry. I got your back. Relax and do your thing.
I will ban
Give
you,
me a break.
Aragorn.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat while I work.
The mission was a success. You did more to hobble the enemy's sea power than we first expected. Outstanding work. This should free up our allies who have been bogged down on the East Coast. In addition, this success allows us to finally move on and initiate the operation to shoot down the Arsenal bird. We have a long road ahead of us. Get some rest while you can.
There's my S rank. No way I wasn't gonna get S rank on that with the railgun. Ooh. I like this mission.
Our counteroffensive has changed the course of the war. However, the western part of the continent and the area around the space elevator still remain under Erusian control. As you all know, this is because they have those damn Arsenal birds controlling the skies around the lighthouse. So, we're going to use Stonehenge for a long-range attack against the Arsenal bird. In addition to helping to destroy the asteroid, Stonehenge was also utilized by the Erusian forces as a weapon in the Continental War. However, the majority of the artillery is out of action after an air raid by the independent state Allied forces. When that happened, the main base was being repaired from the damage caused by the asteroid, so it managed to escape the bombardment. The Ocean Army continued the repairs in secret and managed to reactivate its base systems. Once preparations are complete, we'll be able to fire again. However, the officer in charge has yet to confirm whether it can be fired more than once. In other words, it is looking like we may have only one chance to be able to bring down one of those invulnerable Arsenal birds. We're going all in on this one plan. The Erusian forces have detected our movements and are marching on Stonehenge. The Arsenal bird is closing in, but if our operation goes as planned, we should be able to shoot it down before it reaches the operation area. We've set up strong points we call menhirs around Stonehenge. Provide them with air support, while keeping air superiority. Our mission is to protect Stonehenge until it can shoot down that monster bird. If we can shoot down even just one Arsenal bird, it will significantly reduce the scale of the enemy's air defense network. Stonehenge is our only way of bringing down an Arsenal bird. Missing is a luxury we cannot afford.
Alright, so backstory. Stonehenge was in Ace Combat 4. You destroy it in Ace Combat 4. That mission where he was saying the Independent State Allied Forces took down Stonehenge, you play that mission in Ace Combat 4. That was in the Continental War, which was, I think, in 2004. So that's Ace Combat 4 material that you wouldn't get. So, ironically, for someone like me, who took part in destroying Stonehenge, now I have to protect the very Stonehenge that I destroyed previously. So don't worry about it. So, I'm going to be using the F-15E. The F-15E is godlike because of this thing, the SFFS, self-forging fragment munitions. What's the standoff dispenser? Oh yeah, the standoff dispenser, the F-35 has that. This is the standoff dispenser. I'm not using that. SFFS is so good.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
God, that emblem's so good. So after this mission and the next will be the timeline for the 3 DLC missions, which I might as well just do in this session. Who keeps pinging me? Yeah, so speaking of railguns, a weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Attention, all defensive and air support teams. In order to get up and running, what I need most from you is time. As long as you can provide
you got
me
20
that,
minutes.
My program will bring down the Arsenal bird.
That was Major Deanna McConey. I'm Warrant Officer Lehman, a specialist. We're now commencing the operation to destroy the Arsenal bird.
It's gonna be a long fight. Don't waste any ammo.
Strider 1, bombs away.
So that's Stonehenge, huh? It's bigger than I imagined. Uglier, too.
Look at that mess of cables. They're using generator trucks to run it.
Are we sure that thing's even gonna fire? Seriously, I mean, how old is it?
If it doesn't, then our luck is run dry. I'd get praying if I were you.
Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an Arsenal bird. Big if. And it'd have to hit.
We'll be fine.
Men here 6. Enemy tanks to the head. Located an enemy tank. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Men here 6. Request for air support confirmed. Building's on the way.
Listen up. Our
Such a bad shot with guns.
That's all. You got it?
I'm more accurate with the railgun than I am with normal machine guns. That's crazy. Ah! There we go.
I'm gonna open this guy up.
I'm good at this game, I swear.
Missile away. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Powering main system. Code through. Skipping sequence is 47 to 97.
I feel like this track that's playing now is a remix of Stonehenge Offensive in Ace Combat.
This is Men here 7. We've linked up with ground and air support and are ready to
Sounds
drive the enemy back.
a lot like Ace Combat 4.
This is Men here 6. The enemy ground forces have been eliminated. A
I'm
surprise
not
for the air
entirely
support.
sure. I wouldn't be surprised if it is a remix of that track, because, you know, we're at the exact same place.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Bombers, bearing 190. Stonehenge won't survive a bomb run. You have to stop them.
We've only got 60% green. We've got 30% yellow. 10% is red.
Well, it has been sitting here rusting away for the past 20 years. I'd say a few glitches are to be expected. Hurry and verify the reds and yellows.
Roger. Target acquired. This is
is hot. Let's go give him some help.
Hostile bomber destroyed. Nice work. Keep Stonehenge safe for us. All enemies attacking Menhir 5 have been eliminated. Good job.
The guy on the ground is shooting at me.
I'm screwed! Abandoning aircraft!
Clowns. Hey,
Let's fill up full of missiles before they give up.
these guys now.
Power level is at 40%. 42%. Come on, damn it!
Come on, baby. Be good. We need you.
Handle the air defenses. Menhir 7 here. Enemy aircraft approaching. We're gonna clean this place out. We don't get air support, we're dead.
Stay sharp while you're in there.
Hey,
Tank is destroyed.
see, this is why multi-role planes are king. Because they just have insane air-to-ground capabilities while being able to also fight in the air. Woo! Good thing enemy planes aren't physical. Except for bombers. Bombers are, you could totally crash into.
Let's take out the enemy while our friends are still on their feet.
Missile hit.
They evaded it.
Oh, baby, we're saved!
God of War? Probably not.
I'm buying you a beer later.
God of War is a fucking massive game. I already played through it.
This is Menhir 7. Enemy reinforcements. They're attacking in waves.
It's a good game.
Try to think like
I just, you know, I platinumed the game a while ago.
Strider 1, bombs away.
It's kind of an ordeal playing that game. It's just so huge.
Strider 1, tank destroyed.
I spent hours and hours on it, and I platinumed it. I'm just like, alright, that's fine. I'm done.
Wiped out half of them. Keep it up.
More bombers.
Oh my god, just fucking die!
1,000, bearing 150.
The enemy's going all out, too.
Railgun power supply is...
Oh my god!
Numbers aren't going up.
Bypassing the auxiliary condenser.
Come on, damn it!
We're really counting on that air support. This is Menhir 6. That's the last of the enemy reinforcements. I gave my men a 15-minute vacation. Sorry, I need a short breather myself. I'll just be stitching on my lost limbs. Should be back before lunch.
What did you say?
Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Take out all bombers.
Uh-huh.
I'll take him out.
I got the guards.
Menhir 7 looks bad. I don't think they're gonna make it.
We'll make it.
This is Menhir 5. We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. We're ready to take it to them.
It's like goddamn whack-a-mole out here. I'm already exhausted.
Grit your teeth and fly. Remember that the fate of the whole war depends on this mission.
We can see the smoke from here. Did you get those bombers?
Looks like we're helping.
Yeah, and single-handedly.
Strider 1, bombs
Converge
away.
with the 3 lines. It's gotta be him.
We've already thrown everything we've got at Stonehenge. What's it gonna take? We're struggling, and so are they. Hold up for a little longer.
That should take care of the reinforcements facing Menhir 5. Get going.
Squidder, I shot that stupid alarm clock.
Around like headless
Trying to
giants.
bomb Stonehenge and back to the Stonehenge. There's some green ones up there. Enemy's coming for them.
Strider 1 is into the clouds. Vehicle eliminated.
How did that not hit?
New
Can I
hostiles
shoot a missile at him?
210. Number unknown.
More hostiles. Fantastic. My score's just gonna keep climbing.
Never learn, will you? Keep taking out a reinforcement.
We've successfully defended Menhir 7. Good work, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
If the LRS has taken, without them, we probably would have been the ones in trouble.
see you. 2 Typhoons and a Sukhoi 37. And more bombers. So I gotta take care of these guys real quick.
Guests, bombers and their escorts. Now wearing 170.
Shit. I wanna go smack them down, but those boys below are hanging on by a thread.
Can't catch me anyway.
You want me to choose?
Power level is at 80%. You think we should take our shot?
Patience. Don't want to waste everyone's hard work. Let's wait to 100.
I guess you're right. Give the fire control system one last check while we're waiting.
Roger.
Come on, overshoot me.
Bombers approaching.
Move it! Enemy has the lock.
Enemy rocket unit coming from the southwest, and helo-borne assault from the northeast. They're planning a direct assault on Stonehenge. Stop them.
Let's split up. Take whichever way you like.
Got it. Rocket unit's mine.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
Almost there. It should all be over soon.
Missile.
This is one ugly battle, but what a story for my kid.
Roger, Trigger. We'll leave the rocket unit to your squadron. Cyclops will knock out the helos.
Roger that.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Taking casualties from enemy fire!
And that should do it. Done.
Enemy rocket vehicles are wiped out. You're the only ones who can stop them. Way to go, Strider Squadron.
Prepare to fire! You know we're here! How long till you're ready? Once we fire that cannon,
Check it out, F-117s.
Cyclops eliminated the helicopter assault unit. Keep it up.
Given my program, a lot of the time is me. Stonehenge will be ready to fire shortly.
Stand by. I'm picking up something on my radar. The signal is massive. It's the Arsenal bird.
That's a huge bitch!
I have vision. Arsenal bird confirmed. Here they come.
A swarm of UAVs is launching from the Arsenal bird. Keep them away from Stonehenge.
Those are the targets, you are the variables. How long till we can fire? Firing in 60! Hear that? Keep us safe till then.
fire control system correction complete. Radar error correction. Good to go.
Silver in the service.
You're gonna make it out, I promise you.
45 seconds! Releasing safety! Cooling system active.
Confirm voltage.
Voltage stable.
Going out of missiles.
30 seconds.
We have confirmation. Live projectile is loaded.
Power level is at 100%.
Strider 2 is hit.
Snow, stabilize the craft and get out. Sorry, it's up to you now.
Brain control?
All green.
Fly like human.
Initiate final countdown.
Understood. Rising final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Really getting on my nerves.
Stop the countdown. We've lost the target. Starting to shut down?
Con?
The stupid thing is flying in the open. Survey data isn't updating. No response from our spotter. Survey vehicle down.
Those vehicles were Stonehenge's eyes. Without those, I'm sorry.
Don't give up yet, Major. We still have sensors. Our eyes. The oldest sensors in the book.
Yeah, manually aim it.
reliable.
Manually aim Stonehenge.
That's something.
Impossible. We got insurgents. We can't do any more. Have the battery container to carry out our mission.
Come on, damn it! Attention, all personnel! We have a change in the mission. We will now be using direct fire to shoot down the Arsenal bird. Listen, attack the central propellers. If you can destroy them, the Arsenal bird will slow down.
Strider 1, Cyclops 1, air up and attack that propeller. Everyone else, defend Stonehenge from the UAVs.
Let's do it.
Wilco. Jaeger, you take the lead.
It's readying its APS.
I'm going.
Greyhound, do your friggin' job.
Cal, we need someone to take down those UAVs. It's up to you.
Trigger, do not move on this.
Alright, that takes care of the propellers. Arsenal bird is slowing down.
I knew my vehicles well placed, Trigger.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Stonehenge came with honest to goodness range tables? Well, isn't that curious?
They knew what they were doing.
This whole operation is crazy. Well, only a total madman can bring down the Arsenal bird. Total system active.
Give us the UTM coordinates under the Arsenal bird, and we'll calculate the range. And I need you to be exact.
Cyclops 3 missile incoming. Look out.
I've been hit. I have to eject. Broadcaster, send a request for rescue. Conditions look grim. Expect some injuries.
Constant beeping.
Propeller stalled.
Give me a second. It's been a while since I've used something this archaic. Does the angle on this table account for wind and Coriolis force?
Videos get flying from here. Not much wind. Rest is just instinct.
Boy.
Cyclops 4 has been hit. Are you alright?
Power level is at 80%.
That's fine. We can't lose any more allies.
Knock that off. Push yourself too hard and you did. Get back to base.
Wilco, over.
Propeller destroyed.
Alright, I'm off.
Power level is at 100%.
We've done our part. Stonehenge, shoot.
Understood. Begin final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Adjusting angle.
3, 2, 1. Fire! Hit, damn it!
Got it. Yeah! Oh yeah! Hot damn!
Is it really over now?
Reporting mission success. Lehman, this victory belongs to you. That was a good lesson on the importance of manual control.
Today's MVPs are the LRSSG. I'll say, especially those two lead birds. They're the Ocean big shots.
That's big.
We can win if we follow them. The Ocean big shots?
You mean the Ocean Big Shot?
Looks like we're on the
Fuck up,
offensive
Count.
now. The enemy's defensive range dropped along with that Arsenal bird.
That just means more pie for us.
Are we gonna eat the whole thing?
The brass is always hungry for more. They've got a bottomless appetite. But enough about that. Get some rest now before the counterattack.
Yeah, we got our hands dirty for nothing. The guys were babbling about a three-line marking. Look into that for me.
That's one cooked bird. And it tastes like chicken.
Attention.
Yay! There goes one.
The mission succeeded, but at a great cost.
Really?
This victory marks a strategic turning point. The enemy has only one arsenal bird left, and the defensive grid around the space elevator has been decimated. We can expect a counteroffensive by Osean forces everywhere.
Yeah. Next mission.
I was born downtown, in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusia is a land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
The destruction of one of their arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusia's air defense network. Osean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed over half of the Yusian continent. However, Erusia is feeling the pressure and is reacting by attempting to activate the ballistic missile base in the suburbs of Sierra Plata. For the past 72 hours, they've put their resources and people into action, and have already entered the final stages of a launch. The missile silo is deep underground. To destroy it, we'll need a bomber to drop a huge deep penetration bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, we don't have that option. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find the missile silo. You'll all be equipped with targeting pods instead of special weapons. We need you to fly at low altitude, visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying in place. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle. The Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
Okay. I'll make it work with just Strider Squadron. Special weapons specific to this mission will be used. The special weapons you normally use cannot be selected. No railgun! Ah, 0 out of 10. Shut the game off. It's over. I'm gonna use the Typhoon. Cause look at it. It looks like plastic. This thing is a plastic plane. Looks good though. You can get your European knocks off. There you go. I'm using the Typhoon now.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
My goal is by the end of this series I'll have used at least one of every kind of plane. Like, I've already used Sukhois, MiGs, you know, stuff like that. Oh, the song's so good!
IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the set.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. Can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that arsenal bird. We got the bomb.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits.
Got it.
Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
Bunker buster hit its mark. Time for fireworks.
Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the European garrison. Soldiers' lives are at stake. We have no time.
They completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Let's end this madness.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully. The enemy set up anti-air weapons at multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
That was a mistake. No structure is visible.
Just taking a minute. It's such a good track.
Vehicle eliminated.
Try to run, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
Look, there's fire shooting up from the ground.
Got turbulence here.
Missile silo destroyed.
Still hit it.
That makes 2. No launch signs yet.
We might be able to pull this off. Let's keep it up and get the rest of these silos.
Picking up an enemy
where I'm being
squadron.
pushed from.
It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission.
I think I'm being pushed upwards.
This is a serious mission. Was it Wiseman who gave Strider 2 to count? A formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason. I'll do that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to chew my ear off. Bandit mark.
Vitals are there. Good.
Bandit hit.
Alright, I'll be with you in a moment. Karens.
Dropping the bomb now. Alright.
Alright.
Missile silo destroyed.
Where do we look next? The sky feels open and free today.
Alright, Karens.
As a Cyclops, I felt like a bird in a cage. Once the cancellation mission's over, I guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb again. What a pain in the ass. We did it.
Get out, Typhoon.
That takes care of that. Nice work.
I'm just gonna start. Yeah, I'm just gonna start calling them Karens.
Missile away. Trigger. Bomb has been dropped.
Oh yeah, I also discovered you can totally be hit by that bomb.
Hit. Target destroyed.
It just instant kills you. I have not been hit by it, but other people have, and I've seen it. Oh, wow, that's amazing.
I'm like a wolf that's been let off its leash.
They keep that shit consistent. You can totally get hit by like unguided bombs and shit like that. You can hit other people with unguided bombs. It's great. It's fantastic. I love it. I wouldn't want to get hit by it in real life though. That would suck. I mean, probably wouldn't feel it. Probably wouldn't even know it's coming either. So I don't know. Plenty of time. These AD tanks. These AD tanks have CIWS. Somehow. So, just double tap it. Can't shoot down both.
It takes considerable manpower and supplies to launch the missile. Buster away.
Confirming Strider 1 destroyed target.
Did it.
All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
That's a damn shame.
From the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
Missile.
Strider 1, break!
Missile.
Punch 2!
Missile.
This one's mine. Attacking.
Confirmed signature on our radar.
Whoa!
Warning. Confirm another launch. Take it out.
Missile.
Getting out of rock. Breaking.
Missile. 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 Missile.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed. Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming!
Target hit.
Should do it.
The target will soon reach critical altitude.
Caution, enemy has a lock. Strider 3, box 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Where is it?
Missile.
There it is.
What's your six? Bandit.
Strider 1, missile launched.
That's a big boom.
All of the missiles have been destroyed.
I was cutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You were too much.
Telling me, you had us sweating up here, and there wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
Arusia only has 5.
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital.
Excellent. DLC time! So here is where the DLC missions start. Here are all 3 of them. So, we're gonna play through all 3 of them and then I'll end the stream.
Hey, Alex. I've almost finished writing the summary for the report.
Perfect.
I'm still unconvinced. So here's a question for you, Alex. How can we do this without killing 3 strikes?
Spencer still hasn't recovered? He has, but the doctor won't let him fly. Just as much.
How much longer are you gonna make me wait?
Is the self-important stiff?
Here, it really is quite important.
We're connected. Ready now, sir.
I'm Brigadier General Howard Clemens. I'm in charge of this operation. Our objective is to capture an advanced submarine in harbor at Artiglio. The port of Artiglio and the surrounding oil facilities were mostly destroyed by another air operation.
Oh, that port. Seems like such a long time ago.
You've been there?
However, Erusian forces repaired the facilities and used them to resupply and maintenance a massive submarine.
Here's a question. How long do you think this submarine is? If you guess 495 meters, you're right. It also has a width of 116 meters, with a submerged displacement of 810,000 tons. It's a supersized nuclear submarine powered by 2 liquid metal-cooled reactors.
I guess it really is huge. So who's the quiz show host?
David North. I'm an OIA analyst from Advanced Weapons Analysis.
Why isn't he here?
Because he doesn't need to be. He can perform his analysis at his home office.
Ha! We've got ourselves an armchair detective.
Continue.
I've come to call this super submarine the Alicorn. The Alicorn is a submarine, and yet it can stage aircraft operations like a carrier. It also boasts some serious firepower with its 2 main railguns. Their range is over 400 kilometers.
A real monster for the world.
The sub's force projection capabilities are equivalent to a carrier strike group. Furthermore, it can approach underwater or use aircraft and railguns to attack outside the enemy's range. It has an unusual history befitting such a ship. It was launched 4 years ago. However, it went MIA on a sea trial after being outfitted. It was later found at the bottom of the ocean by chance, and of the 356 crewmen, 330 were rescued. Here's the question. For how many days was the Alicorn underwater? It was 698 days.
Whoa. They were down there 2 years?
They were on the seafloor at 15 degrees.
So why are they deploying it to the front lines now?
I suspect it has to do with the loss of an arsenal bird in the IRBM cluster.
Huh. Okay, so we just blow up the damn thing?
We capture it. Don't make me repeat myself. We've had reports from local sources that there are weapons of mass destruction aboard the Alicorn.
Source?
If we can secure that evidence, we'll gain advantage in the peace negotiations post-war.
The Ocean Navy has dispatched a fleet, including a landing ship, to capture the Alicorn. Our mission is to secure air superiority and protect this assault and capture task force.
If we take too long, they'll scuttle the sub. The fleet will commence its actions while we seize the skies.
Wouldn't it be risky to bring the fleet in before we secure air superiority?
That is none of your concern.
So basically, you're putting our fleet in danger for political gains.
They should have taught how to address superiors in boot camp.
An EW squadron will be deployed. The ESM will be a valuable asset. Stay within their range, and you'll have a significant advantage over your enemies. The ETA for the EW aircraft is the same as HF.
Only Strider Squadron will sort it.
Well, I have to sit this one out?
Wait, Wiseman, you're not coming?
I'll be assisting the Brigadier General at HQ.
This is by no means a difficult mission. Your squadron commander's absence shouldn't change that.
Yeah, this is not the first submarine aircraft carrier in the series. It's like the third, I think? And the first 2 were in Ace Combat 5 and you destroyed both of them. The developers of this series are huge fans of making aircraft carriers out of things that should not be aircraft carriers, such as submarines and massive airborne carriers. Kind of like the Arsenal bird, but like, I guess wider, because it carries like full-on fighter aircraft, not just drones. Like in Ace Combat 6 there's one, in Ace Combat 5... Ace Combat 5 has another drone carrier. Ace Combat 6 has one. Ace Combat 0 has one. Like, they're just huge they love it. They love it. Alright, now I'm gonna use the other weapon that's really cool. Don't worry about it.
Strider Squadron aircraft prep complete.
If you like the railgun, you're probably going to like this.
It's a requiem. Set off as soon as we're ready. Here we go. Do it with a bang. Understood. Shit. What's up?
Friendly aircraft and EW aircraft will arrive 5 minutes late.
What? Retreat and wait for
Look at all
backup.
those enemies.
Retreat not authorized. Gain air superiority at once.
So here, check this out. Straight up lasers.
Already kicked off the game.
Going in. After
This
trigger.
game has railguns and lasers.
All aircraft engage. Weapons free.
Sir, you didn't tell us there was a change in the H hour. In our hot shots in the last 5 minutes.
So this is the most intense dogfight in the entire game. Maybe the second most, depending, because the second mission also has shit like this. Like, this is all air superiority. Like, tons and tons of fighters. And it's just a free-for-all brawl.
Being outnumbered is tougher than I thought.
Shut your trap and keep shooting.
Shit. Do it with a bang.
And they only sent 4 fighters.
Box 2. Box 2. Special delivery. They're after me. I need cover. On my target. Letting her in.
It's just me and 3 other fighters on this operation to secure air superiority. And that's enough.
Trigger. Seeing advanced stealth fighters.
SG-57s, highly capable planes. Stay on your toes if you engage them.
This music's really good too. Like, I don't know if you're hearing it, but it's like specifically evocative of like wartime aerial dogfights. It just sounds so damn good.
Swiftly secure our air superiority.
I know that, but we're outnumbered. Pushing back hard.
Like, so this music makes it feel like a World War I dogfight.
Shut up. You see Trigger complaining?
Well, he doesn't talk much, but fine. Here I go.
Court, a first enemy expected.
That's 3 strikes. I know you're flying.
I don't need no Wiseman to fly.
Improve it, Count.
Righto.
See you later, cowboy. I'll be right.
Yeah, and the DLC missions, like, it's kind of a trope in the Ace Combat series that your ace pilot, the pilot you play as, is like feared on the battlefield. Like, enemies literally shit their pants when they see you. And like, in this game, especially in the DLC, it really drives home like how the enemies are terrified of you. Because you hear the enemies talking amongst themselves, it's just like, oh shit, it's that guy. We're so screwed. And it's great. But I have lasers.
Drink Squadron, follow me. I'll show you how the pros do it.
Trigger, do you see the ESM range displayed on your radar?
And now it's death.
Inside that area.
ESM drastically increases the performance of my missiles. So now I only need one missile to kill. And they are way more
Just as hard on them as it is on us.
Trigger splashed a hostile. Good. The ESM's
Like that.
improving your aircraft's dogfighting capabilities.
And they reload like almost instantly.
Bandit down.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Strider 1, hostile. Yes! It's the air combat I've been waiting for. Don't care about the sub, just want a good fight, huh?
Target shot down.
Cover me. Incoming! Get in the clouds! I'll show you what
these guys out.
we can copy. Leave the enemy ships to our first. Hold until enemy aircraft are in range.
Target eliminated.
Well, they sure brought a lot of friends.
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed. Target eliminated.
Pilots like Caliber still around.
Vehicle eliminated.
Keep bringing them down.
Multiple aircraft approaching this airspace. They're Harriers.
Any moves to attack our fleet must be stopped.
All right.
I think I said this in the last stream, but I really wish they would add the Harrier as a player fighter. Because it's not.
I don't even have time for a snack on this
It's like
operation.
it's in like every other game.
I'll get you a break in a second.
Thanks. Harrier destroyed. Nice work.
Yeah, long
Those
casting
fighters
was.
are after the fleet. Take care of the rest. Target is hit.
This one's slippery.
I should have switched with Lanza. No control. Returning to base. Don't forget to tell the mechanics that seem to have a problem every time they trick shows up. Enemy on your tail.
Triggers knocked out a target.
We're good with the pulse lasers.
Target enemy aircraft.
Harrier 2s have all been destroyed. Good job. Great work.
Keep your eyes on blue strikes. You might learn a thing or two. Roger.
Target shot down.
Command duty officer. The approaching landing ship is to be considered hostile. Set it as your target. Roger. Set primary target to hostile landing ship Puffin. Our target is the captain of the Puffin, Robin Perry. Captain? Ah, you don't see us. Government is about killing the people on board.
This guy's a psycho.
Detecting hostile barrage jamming. They brought EW aircraft. I'm displaying the jammed area on your radars.
Their ranks are thinning.
At last, the light at the end of the tunnel. Continue with your mission.
My weakness is heavy talking strikes. I can't stop it.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
Literally pissed terrified of you.
Going up! Strider 1.
We'll take
Watch
care
your
of this.
altitude. Structure's right below the clouds.
My missile's not homing in properly.
When in range of enemy jammers, missile lock-on and homing capabilities are reduced.
This is gonna be trouble. Are you sure? Damn sure. It's 3 strikes.
You see that? Splashed an enemy EW aircraft.
Nice kill count. Move with that one during debriefing.
Righto.
Take.
All aircraft be advised. Enemy strike fighters are on the approach. They're fullbacks, definitely faster than the ones before.
They pose a serious threat. Take them down.
Righto. Trigger, let's get this done quick.
Yep.
We passed the 3rd checkpoint. We're halfway there.
From Puffin to all ships. Change formation.
I was expecting them to spawn near the EW aircraft, but I guess not. That's fine. They spawned near my EW aircraft. Big mistake.
You see the size of that stuff? Why the hell was it not in action all this time?
That's it. Trigger splashed a fighter.
Another enemy aircraft approaching our ship.
They got me. Sailing out.
Rescues will be difficult out here.
Target eliminated. Go to work.
Looks like
What's that?
Advised, 2 bogies on the approach. Aircraft type, Su-47.
Birkins. She doesn't have many of those. Where'd they come from?
Hey, Rage, can you kill him now? I've waited long enough.
Use the confusion to get on to 6.
Like Belkan, huh? I like the way you think.
Stand on my tail. Taking fire. Idiots, ignore their illusions.
Don't call me an idiot. I'd kill you if you weren't my brother.
Bogey shot down at a
Wow. Oh. I saw that.
There are no more reinforcements. They must be hostile. You are clear to engage. Don't hesitate. The enemy are these guys.
They're neither Usi nor Russian. We just roll fast.
Ahead. Enemy's got a lock. Enemy behind you. Take.
Entering ESM range.
Get him.
I'm screwing you up so bad.
Hostiles just popped out of nowhere.
It's an ECM, type of saturation decoy.
Scan for source.
Light screen, keep them hanging. Trigger hit the target.
Good.
Yeah, I've seen this before too. This was also in Ace Combat 5. It's not gonna trick me, especially when they have pulse lasers.
Hang in there, Scream. Trigger's already adapted to the situation.
Belkan ain't gonna help you. Especially not against that. Get out of here.
Hit me, dude! That bastard hit me!
Shit. Scream, we're pushing out. We can't take down 3 strikes with damaged planes.
God damn it! 3 strikes, I will have you.
Yeah.
You will die!
Aragon, I said these games are anime.
No, I heard too.
They were made in Japan.
Those filthy bats are on the run.
They are incredibly anime.
Secure air superiority and protect your allies.
We'll go.
And it's the
That's
best.
what I like to see.
Thanks, Trigger.
Receiving support from ESM. Additional hostiles confirmed. We're detecting surface-to-ship weapons teams around the sub. Eliminate them.
They're not retreating. The submarine must be in the world to them.
Watch your remaining missiles. Strider 1, target destroyed. Target eliminated.
Lost a bunch of friendly aircraft. Doing okay up there?
Vehicle eliminated. All ground targets destroyed.
This takes away the enemy's surface-to-ship capabilities. Fine work, Trigger.
134 is great.
From here, that submarine looks huge.
No, no, no!
Yes, yes, yes.
Strider 1, target destroyed. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Many of us fired.
On it.
Be advised, enemy aircraft nearing the landing ship.
A friendly shot down the SK-34 approaching the fleet. We owe you one.
Captain, get ready for takeoff, sir. They're prepared to sacrifice their lives to carry the cargo. Captain, don't see.
Lives are about to be snuffed out in senseless cruelty. How many must we sacrifice to put them to rest?
Captain, 3 strikes and his crew. They've tied down the enemy bird. Our men just might make it through.
Super dispatcher's charged.
Please.
Target in sight. Main gun manned and ready.
Stay in formation.
I believe the shots real hard. Got it.
Hostile confirmed
Oh, got
destroyed.
both of them. Oh, I'm good at this game. Yeah, the pulse lasers are not like the whale guns. Ironically, you'd think that lasers would just be light, so they'd be like hit scan, but they're not. You need to lead them harder than the railgun. So, like that.
Target shot down.
Luckily, I'm a pretty damn good shot with the pulse lasers.
Evade. Continuing attack.
aircraft.
Bandit down.
No, lasers are light. Lasers are just light. Like, that's what they are.
Range.
If you want to call them, like, plasma bolts or something, then that's one thing, but they're literally called the pulse lasers. Which implies that they're literally light.
Shake that enemy!
Target is down.
It's not like the TLS, which is hit scan.
Lock on.
One minute remaining.
Because there's another laser weapon in this game, it's called the Tactical Laser System, TLS, and that is hit scan. Like, it's just a laser beam that you, like, beam onto enemies. That's not what this is. I don't think I'm going to be using the TLS in this playthrough, though. It's like, no, there's not, well, first off, the TLS is kind of shit. It's not like in Ace Combat 5 where it was an instant kill, or Zero where it was also an instant kill. They nerfed the hell out of it. So you just like slowly microwave an enemy to death, and it's boring.
Ruffin, this is Longcaster. Enemy's resistance is dwindling and we've almost secured air superiority.
Copy. Commencing capture operation.
The rest is all yours, Captain. Now I can finally have my sausage rolls.
That's the kind of food you eat up there?
Of course, anything other than finger food would get in the way of my duties.
It clearly wasn't what she meant. Took longer than I expected. I'll be leaving now. We'll take command from here on. Whew. Well done, pilot.
Then slow ahead both engines.
Are you sure? Commanding ship Puppet to all active units. Enemy submarine has started moving.
Commence firing.
The sub have started to
Main guns commence fire.
Bearing 180, cruising at 5 knots. Movement on the deck.
They're in the clouds. Pulse laser can't shoot through clouds.
Alicorn fired on her with the railgun.
Oh, that's a
The
shame.
landing ship's on fire. It's gonna sink.
So mission failed?
Confirming launch of submarine
Look, the French!
aircraft. 4 bird. It appears one of them is carrying a cruise missile.
What?
What happened?
Look, they're running away!
Take that bird down. Hurry.
As we end, do you hear me? David North here. There's a possibility the cruise missile is a WMD.
Get back here, cowards!
Hey, what about the submarine?
We gotta help our ship first.
French planes and running away, of course.
Shit. Trigger's caught up to them.
Scrap them, Trigger. Open vents. Fill all ballast tanks. Full speed ahead once we're underway. Enemy submarine is going under.
Shit.
That monster will roam the oceans. 12 miles until the aircraft leaves the AO.
Damn it. They're in clouds, so I can't hit them with the pulse laser. Now I can.
Bandit down.
Not even close.
Target's destruction confirmed.
And the pulse laser just wrecks it.
Seems he was down by 3 strikes. The damn bastard ruined it. Captain, don't you see? He walked all over it with his dirty boots, over the crisp white sheets of my bed that I had just made.
Crisp white sheets.
Let's have him assist in the next plan. It'll make a fine sideshow for our scheme to kill 1 million people. Or was it the plan to save 10 million lives, Command Duty Officer? Here we go. Do it with a bang.
The operation has been completed. Stand by for further orders.
Hold on. We still don't know who those bats were. Why were they after Trigger? They were using Osia's radio frequency. You mean they're on our side?
Impossible. They didn't respond to our IFF. Or maybe they were there to settle a personal score. There's nothing unusual about being shot in the back by an ally.
Guess it might have been that way where we came from, but...
That's never actually explained how I can listen in on what they're saying.
That's enough. Remove him from the call.
That's just been a thing for the entire series. It's just for drama. It's just for story drama, that's all.
They have a spy.
Better to be suspicious than not, I suppose.
At the very least, we'll have to assume from here on out that they know everything that we do.
And actually in Ace Combat 5, you can totally respond to them. Like in one instance in the game. You can totally respond to them. So, you know, I don't think they might know. I have no idea. It's just for drama. 55 degrees? I would die.
Another question, Alex. Captain Mateus Torres, the captain of the Alicorn. What is his goal?
There are 21 likely targets. The number of main routes
Wrong.
to the targets is 2,405.
You're being too logical.
Want me to define main?
Fahrenheit. It's
Alex,
55
can you be
Fahrenheit.
more sensory?
Set it on the screen.
Make me a collage of Torres's quotes. Work freely. Keep my hypothesis in mind.
Life taken by cheap kills of forward projectional sea power.
No good.
No good.
Alex. All right, let's go on. Try to be a little more sensuous.
Monstrous, 16,752. And salvation of passivity.
Okay.
Vulgarity of 6 per minute. A forward security.
Good.
Will of nuclear retaliation on death. 160 millimeter guidance where massacre is placed by mass planning.
More logically.
Salvation of 10 million. An elegant massacre upon the Cage continents.
Stop. That's correct, or is it?
It's a bit chilly. Oh my god, I hit retry! Damn it! Alright. Well, I guess we're doing it again. Get ready. It's like 25-minute mission. Oh no! It's okay. I can just wreck it again. I can just wreck it again. Check how hard I'm gonna wreck it. Look how hard I'm wrecking it. Alright, next mission. For real this time. Oh, now it's 57 degrees.
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When you're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The elements of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tangier at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
So yeah, again, Ace Combat 4. You totally sink his ship at Cumberth Harbor. That's a mission in Ace Combat 4. You destroy the Aegir fleet. So, it's great. I kicked his ass in 2004, and I'm gonna kick his ass again in 2019. Speaking of cowards, it's time to use the Rafael. Look at this sexy beast. Look at it! Oh my god. Those air intakes, those canards, that delta wing. Those nozzles. So good! I love this thing. Alright. And the reason why is because it can use the LACM.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
This video is gonna get age restricted now. Oh, also, this mission has the best music in the entire game.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Whoa, Trigger, don't you dare get the juicy stuff before I do. Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Got LACM.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
If this size fleet would head to Farbati, Osea would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. You ready, Count 2 Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto.
Begin firing SAMs! Fools! They think they've already won. Now's our chance.
Now time for a counterstrike.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great! Keep it up!
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Lost contact with the second platoon.
This is my favorite mission.
They're gone. That means we have less than half our forces
It's like a
left.
perfect combination of
There
AA
is a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report.
and the music is the best in the game.
Should have brought my air and ground missiles.
The bomb would work fine. We'll wipe them out with one hit.
Have our ships stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards out there. How many ships in port are still operational? Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
All right. Wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
Still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger. Big ships.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynn, sending coordinates.
Got it.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
It's like right out the gate, 50% gone.
Just
If these guys even have a chance.
rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
That is one hell of a furlough.
Yes, sir.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Good. Cruiser Ares has been sunk.
Bad him to shut him up.
Trigger's turned the shipyard into a scrapyard. I'd call it a ship graveyard, actually.
Half of our treasure ships have either been sunk or neutralized.
Cleansing the fleet is not an option. We can't give the boss and the rest of the conservative any footing. And then Shepard, seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed here. That is the unanimous conclusion of the Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. Check my report if it weren't. Launch your shipyard in the bleeding
they do this, they just fly at stall speed, so I can't hit them. Man. Oh my fucking, how did that fucking miss? It missed again. What the hell? What the fuck is going on?
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Oh my fucking god! That's why drones are the fucking worst. Holy fucking shit. God. I was fighting that one drone again. Such a pain in the ass. Oh my god, again.
Target enemy aircraft. Fire! Strider 2, break! Shaking off enemy lock.
Where is he?
Enemy on your rear.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
They're after you, Strider 1. Locked on. This one's a goner. Box 2. Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Zerk Tarnak, was the main reason why the cruiser Enyo was deemed such a threat.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Menace and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
No problem.
Let's do this.
So long as they don't have any goddamn drones.
Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check.
Just rearming.
Too fast. Lower airspeed.
No.
Lower your nose. You're too high.
Hey.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
And perfect.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would be
Alright, we're
caught
back
there.
in it.
Prepare for anti-air combat. Arthur drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill. Command to the officer.
Go for that.
We'll turn drill into a real war. You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. Your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Came in for a picnic and found ourselves at a marathon. I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. With a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Son of a bitch! I didn't want to do that. Why's that fleet got to be so close to the edge?
Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup, sure, we're good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. We'll grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that. 3 strikes is performing well above our expectation.
Too close.
You sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him. 4 aircraft destroyed the entire fort? Must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Target acquired.
Trigger, enemy has a lock on you! Our ships in the port can't move. It's up to us to do this.
Aegis vessel Menace destroyed.
Respond! Menace, please respond!
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's a terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV. What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the
site.
Yeah, so now they're shooting at me with the railgun.
That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Motion, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
Start evading. Buy as much time as possible.
Bandit down.
I see 3 strikes, so that's why they only sent
Oh, really?
4.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
Alright, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say. Hostile has a lock.
Alright, now I actually have a reason to go back to base again.
Target eliminated.
Gonna switch weapons.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Tucker 04 to long. Strider 1, this is control. Strider 1, this is control tower.
Skip all that.
Tucker 04 to Longcaster. We need you to attack the designated heli. I don't need any missiles to my time.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Both of them great.
Contact imminent.
Oh! I was right on the edge of that.
In the sky.
I'm alright, I only took 5%.
Target confirmed down. Captain Alonso Terrigo gone. Aegis vessel Thalassa won't be much of a threat. Breaking off. Attack missed.
Missile launched.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Two. Can't hit me now.
Imagine.
That's another trick I learned from Ace Combat 5. If you increase your altitude enough, the circle just disappears because it can't hit you. I saw the pattern, I was like, this is exactly like that one thing, so the same technique would probably work, and it totally does. They took into account people who have already played Ace Combat 5.
Those guys were well trained. Tough if we let them hound us.
Strider 1, missile away. Projectile guidance terminated. Missile inbound. Missile
Wow, that
inbound.
was a close one.
2 minutes remaining.
Enemy behind you!
Strider 1, bandit splashed. Strider 1, Fox 2. Strider 1, Fox 3. The target is hit. Target acquired. Missile did not connect.
Hostile eliminated. That's the way to do it.
Fox 2.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to
bitch.
contact. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Impact now.
Damn cowards shooting us from beyond our range.
Strider 1, missile away.
Roger. This is Corbin. Package X already.
Target shut down.
Also, this is where we're going around the military. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of a new wrong day.
3 strikes. Imagine those who still to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions.
guy's slightly. Just slightly.
Gun range.
Behind the enemy. Locked on!
Missile launched.
He dodged it.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission. It's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by.
Oh, God.
2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090. Su-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats.
Alright, round 2.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
That's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. Done.
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw. Don't let anyone think you'll be screwed up. 3 strikes is going down. They're responding. Goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
We can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
3 strikes fired a missile.
Green right. Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, but you don't count.
You're dead.
2 on 1.
Yeah, now it is 2 on 1.
Idiot, stay focused. Take down 3 strikes.
Look who's here.
I told you not to call me an idiot!
Only 1 left. We run them down together. The death row will be with you, Trigger.
Target hit. Target hit. There may only be 1 left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
I can't do this alone! You're not smart! You know that?
No need to feel sorry about it, Trigger.
No! I can't do anything! Not on my own!
That was easy.
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
She's going to heaven now. So I'm going to be alone again and now. I'm waiting for you to 3 strikes. 3 strikes.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted.
Bougie, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Bougie, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough. Get the MP.
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
Someone's in trouble!
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.
Don't hit retry this time. Alright. Final DLC mission. And then that will be it. Yeah, 59 degrees. Ah, shit's looking up.
Some individuals are exempt from rules that should apply to everyone. A hero is suddenly a risk factor the moment the war is over. So you murder him. crude, but effective. In reality, they've no need for living heroes, just dead ones. Here's a question, Alex. Can we stop Captain Mateus Torres?
Depends on if you treat the captain or 3 strikes as a singularity.
Both are. What happens when 2 singularities exist on the same field?
That requires 7 months calculation with current resources.
We'll just have to trust the guys in the field.
David, evacuate.
No, I still have to finish up here.
The Erusian military finally sent part of the Alicorn specs. Its basic capabilities listed here were as we predicted. What's interesting is this over here. In addition to main guns, they have a 600mm 128 caliber rail cannon. The barrel exceeds 70 meters. Its range is over 3,000 kilometers. That matches what we calculated from the bombardment on Anchorhead Bay. The mini nuke they seem to have obtained has a yield of 1 kiloton. It'll destroy anything within a 400-meter radius of ground zero. Casualties are to be in the tens of thousands.
I know some things are better left unsaid, but let me say it. That's less damage than I expected.
Nice catch. Do you remember this speech?
This vote has the means to end this hideous war in a definitive and elegant manner. The world shall be horrified by the number of lives we will take. Only then will they let go of their weapons. Weapons that would have taken the lives of 10 million.
The imagery invoked by those words and the actual predicted damage just don't match.
So, here's a question.
Sorry, got no quizzes for you today. They will launch the nuke on September 19th.
Why are you so sure?
Because that's the anniversary of the end of the Continental War. Anti-war demonstrations and victory parades are in full swing in ORED. There's about 1 million participants in total. That number will rise on the anniversary. However, this nuke isn't that powerful. They'd have to thread through the eye of a needle to achieve the desired result.
Terminal guidance would be needed.
Right. How do they intend to achieve it when even GPS won't work?
You're all thinking too much. If we sink the submarine, it's problem solved.
Crude, but effective.
Crude?
All right, look at this. The Alicorn's expected course. We know it was off Anchorhead Bay, and it has to get to ORED within range before September 19th. They must avoid being detected by OSIA, its allies' sound surveillance system, and ships. Taking into account its maximum operating depth, this is the only possible route. The Alicorn will move along the Azalea Seamount chain and reach a rather blandly named body of water called PX-8443. The waters here are shallow due to an undersea mountain range and nearby islands. This is where it'll be. We also know roughly when they'll arrive in the area.
Quite the prediction you have.
Indeed, but if it makes it through, then you're looking at P&E Trench. The sub's max operating depth is 600 meters. Tracking it would be impossible.
Right. Now I'm going to give you the mission details, so listen up. Our mission is to cooperate with patrol aircraft to find the Alicorn. In the first phase of the mission, multiple patrol aircraft will drop sono buoys to build a sono buoy bearing. Then, in the second phase, we narrow down the possible location of the Alicorn by analyzing the data obtained from the sono buoys. The results of our analysis will be data linked and shown on an overlay on your radars. And for the final phase, Trigger, you're gonna look for the submarine. We acquired one special MAD, a magnetic anomaly detector, for this. It'll be on Trigger's plane. Fly over where we expect the Alicorn might be. If the submarine is right beneath you, your MAD will detect it. You'll also have nautical charts on your radars, so use them. Once it's found, our fleet will commence a unified attack with asteroids and sink it.
And if we miss?
4 ships will be joining the operation. There won't be a second salvo.
So, who's flying?
Everyone except myself. Oh. This is in order. Now get your fat asses moving.
Alright. You called me fat. Feelings. Alright. So... this isn't really a good plane for it. The F-35. It's either going to be LASMs or... SFFS. So go with that. This is probably the best weapon to take it down.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Okay. Operation Fisherman. Aptly named.
Well, it's time for some treasure hunting, Trigger.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
Hey, stop screwing around.
Don't be such a hothead, Hujin. We all know what'll happen if we screw up.
Control aircraft sector 1. We're deploying the summer buoy barrier. We're all prepared to buy the farm.
Alright, time to do it.
According to calculations, just one needs to fly to locate it.
Those aren't the sort of calculations we like, are they, Trigger?
Damn right. Same for the rest of us, too.
They're here as predicted. Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
Trigger, you take the lead. The patrol aircraft must be protected. All aircraft, follow Trigger.
Wilco.
Understood. Understood. Roger.
Understood.
3 strikes of rebels in the killing. Catch him while he's at it. Go! Rip those wings off that degenerate!
Strider 2, engaging. Strider 3, engaging.
Cyclops 2, engaging.
They must have been waiting for us in the air.
Cyclops 4, engaging. Here's a question. How many aircraft can the Alicorn carry? 20 to 30 depends on the type of aircraft, but it's unconfirmed intel. With 3 strikes, you could reduce them to a single engine.
We're detecting additional UAVs. Intercept them.
Oh.
We're hiding.
Trigger, can you get him?
This mission is actually pretty tough.
Three from the downed aircraft is landing in the waterport. Lifting over the bodies. I need the debris stops raining. Enemies locked on. Breaking.
Missile launched.
It's because of these damn UAVs!
Band it down. Nicely done.
Okay, mark 2.
Thought for sure that was gonna miss.
Enemy on my tail. Come on, find that stuff for us.
The aircraft from the submarine are well trained down.
Was that 3 strikes? Thanks, buddy. Do you have a moment?
What's up?
2 groups of demonstrators have clashed. People are running away. I see lots of signs held up. There are even banners flying in the air. They're advertising drones.
What? You're in Ored?
Well, yeah, I live here. I just saw the drone look out in the street either.
I meant, why aren't you running?
Hey, you guys aren't running, are you?
Damn right.
Strider 1, launched.
One hit. One of them hit.
Yes, those drones are running away.
What do you mean?
That's why you launch 2 with one of them staggered out.
Check something.
If the first one misses, chances are in the maneuver it made to dodge the first one, the second one will hit home.
Enemies locked on. Breaking. They get through these waters, there'll be no way to find them. Firing.
Doesn't work all the time though, because drones.
Strider 1, locked on target. Missile launched.
Hey, I owe ya.
The submarine's underwater. They're using pilots as sacrificial lambs, just like with their UAVs.
Enemy missile inbound. Prepare for impact.
Ghost pellets in a tight spot.
Right.
Hostile confirmed down. Dodge it down. 3 strikes got her back. Trigger. The other guys are standing their ground, but in the end, it comes down to you. Do us proud. 70% of sonar buoys dropped.
Just a little more.
Plenty more to deal with.
All aircraft be advised. Our radars picked up new hostiles.
Go back underwater when you
Cyclops 2, Fox 2.
Locked on bandit.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Should we clear the baffles, Captain?
They won't chase by sea. Pursuers will be airborne.
95% of sonar buoys dropped.
Confirming new hostiles.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Missile away.
Target is range. We're their escort. Kill them with your body. Thanks for saving my bacon.
So that guy's screwed.
Our patrol aircraft are under attack.
Yeah, there he goes.
Patrol down. Protect the remaining aircraft.
No more on my watch. Shit! Sorry, Trigger. Say goodbye.
Oh, hell no. Look where you're going. Son of a bitch.
Roger that. Displaying the search area on your radar map. The Alicorn's somewhere inside that ring. Activating the MAD. Do you see the waveform indicator above your HUD? Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform.
We're treasure hunting for real, huh?
All aircraft except Trigger. You're on contingent combat air patrol.
Go, Trigger. Leave these chumps to us.
Yeah, except you've already proven that you're incapable of taking them down.
The MAD won't function at high speeds. Fly slower than 430 knots.
Yeah, see, they're already after me.
The submarine may be huge, but it's still gonna be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Fox 2. Missile away. Missile did not connect.
I'm on his back. Fox 2! Fox 2!
Oh yeah, way to come through!
Come on, Sharky. Where are ya?
Trigger, you need to slow down.
Bandit down.
Okay, Trigger, your MAD's getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Turn and fly in the direction where the waveform peaks. Trigger, your MAD's showing a stronger reaction. The Alicorn must be near.
You've set the hook. Now you just have to reel it in. How did that huge thing hide from us all this time?
Picking up a magnetic signature. Signature lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the MAD signal.
Shit. They predicted that we'd use the MAD. Seems like this is our contingency. Signaling to the source of the noise at the ocean surface. It's likely similar to a buoy.
I don't have a window, so I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources.
Correct. That's it.
Sending the location of the jamming devices. Destroy them.
Trigger, let's destroy the jamming buoys. They think those cheap toys will help them escape our net. What the? A huge explosion just went off underwater. Control aircraft, what's happening underwater? Underwater listening is impossible. We're only hearing explosion echoes. The Alicorn will use the noise recover and head out at full speed.
Destroy the jamming buoys before the enemy submarine escapes.
Yeah, I got it.
Full speed ahead. Aye, sir.
Keep it up. Don't let him get away. Jamming buoy in. Destruction confirmed. Damn it. Vector, I need you to determine the sublocation again as soon as the noise dies down.
Can we make it?
The last jamming buoy has been destroyed.
How'd it go? Wait for the sonar buoys to respond.
Oh, God damn it.
I have an idea where it is.
You okay? Analysis done. Data linking.
Right there.
Its location is moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area. Don't let it get away.
The Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out.
Hurry.
It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt.
Confirming more hostile UAVs. They just launched from the Alicorn.
You can launch them underwater?
If you can squash even one, it'll be that much easier for Trigger. Strider, Cyclops.
Got it.
We don't have
Right
much
there.
time left.
You've reeled it in. Positive hit on the MAD.
That's it.
Strider 1 found the submarine Alicorn.
Yeah! All that flying around paid off. We ain't done yet. Give it the finishing blow. Target coordinates fired. Coordinates re-entered. Commence preparations to fire the VL Asrock.
VL Asrock ready for launch.
Line of fire is clear.
Ready. Fire all missiles!
Fire!
anti-submarine missiles launched.
Report the results.
Did we get him?
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
Surfacing? We haven't sunk it? It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... We didn't hit him. What? You're wrong, Cal. Backed him into a corner.
Let's rock it.
They're vulnerable now that they've served. Follow up on trigger. Understood. Welcome.
Roger.
Welcome. Roger. Prepare to manage check. Maintain training. Evacuate. Training lost. Where's Eagle? The Aegis vessel Canary.
Target's destruction confirmed.
Trigger's attack hit. Can visually confirm hull damage.
Let's follow his lead. Check the radiation level every 5 minutes. Do we have any coolant leaks? We're thinking even if the reactor's no good, focus on anti-air combat.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
One of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about.
The Alicorn fired its railguns. Target hit.
The enemy submarine's outer hull is severely damaged. It won't be able to dive like that.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I already did it. I didn't mean to finish it off that quickly. Yeah, well, you know, you're surrendering, but I might as well take out your CIWS anyway.
This is the submarine aircraft cruiser Alicorn. We surrender. Stop shooting.
All aircraft, cease fire.
Okay,
It's a
now I
combat
can.
talking. I should know.
Let's just sink it.
Negative. We cannot attack those that have surrendered.
Yeah, the SFFS is a little bit overpowered. It usually takes way longer to disable it like that.
Hold international law so dearly. We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. Then I'll happily quit my career.
Do not attack.
I kinda just went in and did it though.
We will surrender. We are currently making preparations to be disarmed.
I'm David North, an analyst at the Ocean Intelligence Agency. Captain, we've already jammed your terminal guidance system over ORED. Your shot will miss the mark.
Let me tell you a story. Back when I was a gunnery officer, I had to aim at an enemy ship 30 kilometers away in the middle of a storm. The seas were rough that day, and still I landed one of the 2 shots.
Here's a question. Is your plan elegant? The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
What do you know of beauty?
They have no intention to surrender. Stop them, Trigger.
That's that big boy.
Hit the bell, Trigger. Hurry.
Wait, Trigger. Stop attacking immediately.
Charge up. Target is the Ocean capital of Orid. Take the lives of 1 million people 5,000 kilometers away from not really on the hand. It's fired.
It's okay. The shell will miss.
What happened?
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass.
Hold the next shell. Aye, sir. All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn. Wilco.
All right.
Wilco. Wilco. Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
MCS error. Can't reach the elevation of the barrel. Three strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain, all slow ahead. Flood gas trim tanks. Gas burst, and that'll give the gun the elevation it needs.
Still trying to shoot at us with railguns.
We save it at the cost of a mere million lives.
Liar. You just want to kill people. We won't let you.
Your attacks are hitting the base of the rail cannon.
You just made a statement right there, didn't you, Trigger?
Charge at 45%.
Got both railguns.
2 degrees. Trigger, you put an end to this.
Don't hesitate.
got him.
Alright!
Target hit. Target hit.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger.
Confirming explosions. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
Yeah, baby. Don't you see? 1,000,000 lives!
Oh, he did.
The Alicorn's hull is severely damaged. No, it's completely split in two.
He really pulled it off.
And that's our final answer.
I see loads of floating objects in the waves. I don't think there are any survivors, Wiseman.
Copy that.
No, it's not JPEG dog time. That'll have to be next session.
Just all of it.
That's right. Yeah.
You'll see JPEG. You'll see JPEG dog again. Don't worry.
There are some who send those around them to their doom. Like Captain Mateus Torres, who's a devil incarnate. There are others. Others who show the way to everyone else. Those who stand at the forefront to cast the light. Those who follow them can't help but feel that they're in the right hands, that they'll make it. This is an era where there isn't a singular answer, like a quiz question. The world awaits a hero to keep the torch aloft, banishing the darkness.
Quite the poet. That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
All aircraft and David, the operation is complete. Return to base and get some rest. Oh man, finally time for some munchies. Could you hand me the burger over there? Oh, and the knife and fork too, please.
Once I get back to base, I'm heading to the mess hall.
Operation is complete. Can we celebrate now?
Yeah, good work.
Yeah!
Yahoo! Your next mission's in 32 hours.
Whoa. Not something I'll tell my son about. Give me a break.
A-Rank, boo! Boo, A-Rank. It's just because I finished it so quickly. Like, in this mission, like, if you finish it too fast, it deducts points from your rank because you didn't take the time to kill more enemies. That's exactly what happened. If I hadn't accidentally just completely destroyed it, I would have killed more enemies and got the S rank, but, oh, I already got the S rank, so all of these rankings are meaningless since I've already S ranked the entire game. Hell yeah, 66 degrees, I can live with that.
I'm good, Alex. Won't need that wake-up call every 2 hours anymore.
David, only the summary is fine. Give me the report ASAP. I'll hand it to the president.
That's why I haven't slept in the last 80 hours.
78 hours and 52 minutes.
Okay. Well, now to the conclusion. Assuming that 3 strikes is a singularity, why not terminate him?
There is a fact that has been observed in all of the missions 3 Strikes has taken part in. All dependent elements that either mimic or follow the subject have increased chances of survival.
Try to be more sensuous.
Go Trigger's way, he'll make it. He leads the way.
Really?
Significance is high.
That's uncharacteristically illogical of you.
Ha ha ha.
Is that really how you laugh?
Alright. Well, that's it. We did it all, almost. We did all the DLC missions, and then we did... What, missions? We did missions 8 through 13, and then all 3 DLC missions, so we did 16 missions overall. I think? I might have done the math wrong. 9 missions. Right? Hang on. 8. Eight missions. We did... No, 9. We did 9. Man, I can't math! We did 9. Yeah, we did 9 missions. Okay. So... Yeah, imagine doing math on a stream. It's the worst. Because what I'm doing is that I'm counting how many missions we did, while at the same time taking into account the number of the missions. So I start out at mission 8, and then go 9, 10, 11, and then it totally screws me. We did mission 8 to 13, and then the 3 DLC missions. It's 9 missions. I'm pretty sure it's 9 missions. Anyway, we have missions 14 to 20 left to do, and 20 is the end of the game. So, for part 3, we'll do that later. So, in the meantime, thank you for coming again. I will talk to you, well, I'll see you in the server, I guess, and then I will continue this later when I feel like it. But first I have to figure out how to actually stop the broadcast. There we go. Okay, bye.